Hello friends, welcome to the Kabil Bano program. Today we are going to see how we can use Microsoft Word very effectively. So I hope all of you can see my screen now. So what we are going to do is we are going to see from scratch how best we can use Microsoft Word for our benefit. So let's get started with Microsoft Word. In this particular video, you will be able to see how you can open a new Word document, how you can rename it, how you can open a new document using a template, how you can save the documents, and how you can print the document. So basically, features which are associated with Microsoft Word would be explained here. Let's get started. For example, you can see my screen right now. Now, if I need to, let's say, open a new Word document, how should you do it? You should right click on your mouse or on your laptop pad, and you can go to new. And on new, you can create you have to select this new Microsoft Word document. So this is how it will look like, new Microsoft Word document. So if you click it just once, it will be like this. Now, there is a mechanism in which you can change the name of this Microsoft Word document. So what you need to do is just click on this once and it will be there. For example, I will change it to lesson 1 Microsoft Word, and then you need to click outside that. So this is our Microsoft Word document. How can we open this Microsoft Word document? By double clicking on it. So we double click this and Microsoft Word has opened. So this is a very basic thing. I think all of you know this, but even then I explained it how we can do this. Now the thing is, all of you can see some interesting things here: file, home, insert, design, page layout, references, mailings, review, and view. So this is a toolbar. All this right from paste till here. This is a customized toolbar which has all the shortcuts. For example, there is a feature, let's say bullets. You can either you can insert bullets by first of all going to the insert button and then clicking on insert, and then there will be different options through which you can click on bullets, and then bullets will be inserted. Or this is the home page. On the home page you will be seeing different range of functions which are there on the toolbar. So these are shortcuts. So basically you will be using all of these as shortcuts. Okay, so let's look at each one of these one by one. So first of all, this is the home page. For example, if you go to insert, you will be having all these functions, all these features. So what you can do is, if you want to go back to the home page, you can again go click on home, and then you will be back on the home page. If you click on file, you will be having all these features: info, new, open, save as, print, share, export, close, account, and options. Now as soon as you click on info is the first topic. So info, you have the basic information. If you see here, properties, what is the size, how many pages are there, how many words are there, what is the total editing time, what is the tag, what are the comments. So basic information about this particular Word document: who is the author. For example, the author is Imtiaz. So whoever is the author can be displayed here. Now there are other things like protect document, inspect document, versions. So we will look at it at some other point of time. Now let's look at the next feature, which is new. Now this is very interesting. Now for example, if you want to, let's say, write a report, or let's say a blog post. We'll start with a blog post. Now if you want to write a blog post and if you're looking for a template, you can directly go to new, as I have shown now, and you can select any template that you want. So for example, I need to write a blog post, so I'm going to select this. So click on this once, and then you can see the preview here. So title, the blog post is there. You can use the features and love to publish your blog directly from Word. So what you need to do is you can have to click create. So create, and then it will be automatically downloaded as a separate new Word document. And what you can do is you can enter your post title here. So for example, the title will be a lovely day. Or let's say if you are engineers, essentials of thermodynamics. So this is the topic. Now, then what you can do is you can just write whatever you want. So thermodynamics is the study of heat transfer and related forms of energy. So this is the way in which you can create it, right? So you want to, if you want to save it, you can save as by clicking on this button. Or so basically this is a new document that has been opened. So what you would need to do is you would need to go and save as and select a place at a computer and go and click at desktop, and it will be stored at desktop. So this is how it would be saved, right? Now then you can start working on this. For example, you can go on writing as much as you want, right? You can type whatever you want. So this is it. Now this is how you open a new Word document using a template. You can either save it or you cannot save it. So let's say I don't save it for the moment. Let's again go back to new. So I have already shown you a blog post. For example, how do you use a blog post? Now there are other things. For example, a resume. How do you write your resume? So there are templates for resume. You can type the word resume in the search tool, and then there will be resume templates which will be coming up. So let's look at a very basic resume. For example, this is a resume. Again, the same process. You would need to download your template first. Then the template has come. So what you would need to do is this. So let's say your name first. For example, Sandeep. Then you would need to put your address. And your phone number and your email address. So this is a very simple tool which will help you create your resume in half an hour. So this is a very simple tool. What you can do is you can expand this so that this will be in one line. In a separate course, I will also be telling you how you can create a resume from scratch. So again, you can save it and you can modify you can modify this document by using different features. I will be showing you basically the different features, how to use the different features. And so basically you saw how you can open different types of documents. For example, a blog post, a resume. If you want to, let's say, have one cover letter, how can you do that? If you have to submit some assignment, then what then if you have to, let's say, plan a calendar, then that is also possible. If let's say you're organizing some event and you want to, let's say, prepare an event flyer, even that is possible. Sales invoice is possible. Some letters are possible. So all these possible templates are there. So whatever template, whatever document you want to start writing, you can select a template. So there are some keywords also. For example, for business you will be getting a lot of templates from here, right? So this is how you open a new template, right? I hope all of you have clearly understood this. Now let's look at the other feature, which is open. Now under open, what you can do is, let's say there is another document on the desktop you want to open. So what you can do is click on open. Then either you can click on recent documents, wherein all the list of the documents that have been opened in the recent times will be shown here, right? Now either you can do that or you can go look at essentials of thermodynamics. So this document has opened. This was the blog post. You remember that we created a blog post and we wrote down this title. So this is how you open a Word document. Now let's say you are working on one Word document and you want to open another Word document. This is how you can open it very easily. Although you can also minimize the screen, and then you can go to the actual location of the Word document and then you can open it. So these are two ways. Let's look at the other things. Save. Now if your document is already there on a particular location, you just need to click on save. It will be saved, or you can go and click on save, Control plus S. If you press Control plus S, it will automatically get saved, right? If you have to save it maybe in some location that you want, for example, I have currently saved it on the desktop. So if you want to save it at any other folder, for example, let's say there are recent folders. If you want to, for example, if I want to, let's say, store it under study material, what I need to do is I need to click clear. I need to click on this study material folder and then I can save it here. Or let's say if you want to go and save it in any other folder, then what you need to do is you can go and click browse. If you go and click browse, you'll be getting different options here. For example, desktop, documents, downloads, C disk, F disk. So whatever location you want, you can go and then you can save it, right? So this is how it is done. For example, if you want to save the document as a PDF format, so let's say what you will do is you will click on this particular word. So this is how the dialog would open, and what you need to do is click on save as type. By clicking on this, you would have different options. So what you should do is you should select PDF. Once you do that, you will be having two options: optimize for standard publishing, optimize for minimum publishing. So always, it's a good thing to go for minimum size publishing. So always do that. Once you click on that, what will happen is this will be saved as a PDF document instead of a Word document, right? So this is how it is done. Okay, so I hope all of you have understood all these things. So this is how a Word document is converted into a PDF format using Microsoft Word. Okay, now let's look at some other features like print. Now this is a very simple thing. If you are already connected to a printer, for example, you need to connect to a printer first. If you are connected to a printer, what you can do is you can change your settings here. Print the whole page, print this page. This is possible. You can print one side on both sides, print on both sides, manually print on both sides. You can take the options. If you want, you can have portrait orientation or a landscape orientation. That is also possible. Margins, how many sheets do you want? All these are possible. Now, for example, if you want, let's say 3 or 4 copies, you can increase it from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can directly write it here. For example, 10 copies. And once that happens, you can go and click on print. Then it will be coming as this document will be printed. Now let's look at share. Now, when we have share is a very fantastic feature of Microsoft Word, wherein you don't need to go and open your email application separately. What you can do is you can directly invite people by clicking on this option. You can directly email this as an attachment. So all you need to do is just click on this, and your Outlook would be open, and from Outlook you can directly send it, right? Or what you can do is you can publish it to blog as well. You just need to click on this and it will be posted on your blog. So for example, you can see this, that Outlook has opened, Microsoft Outlook, which is an email facility. So you can just type it. You can just type the email ID of the recipient and it will be sent. So you can see the attachment here in the email. You can just send it, right? So this is the share function. Let's look at export. Now what you can do is there are things here. For example, you can create a PDF or an XPS document. You just need to create PDF document and it will be saved as a PDF document. I've already shown you that. You can obviously change your locations from here, right? Let's cancel this for the moment. So let's look at export option. So change file type. If you want to change the file type, you can click on save as, and then you can choose any of the file types, right? So this is possible. Okay. Now let's look at account. For the moment, we would not be worried too much about account and options because these are related to the license. So let's leave that. So what we will do is we'll go back, and so far what we have seen is how you can start the Word document from scratch, and how you can open a new document, how you can use templates, how you can save documents, how you can export documents, how you can create a PDF file out of a document. So you have seen all these important features which are there from file. So for example, whatever you might have written anything you have written, and you want to clearly save it. What you will have to do is Control plus S, or just click on this. Click on this button. You can follow the cursor here. So it will get saved. If you want to, let's say, print it, it will get printed. So all these features are here. Okay. So let's just delete this. We will start, writing down some sentences. Okay. So thank you so much for listening to this video. So let's look at some other videos for the other features of Microsoft Word. Thank you so much.